I'm Kay and I'm part of the Community ReAwards team. Back in January, we held our awards virtually this time due to the pandemic, and I had the pleasure of talking about the Impact Award, which was sponsored by Roberts Bakery. Our shortlisted nominees were Nikki Price, Rainbow After the Storm, Julie Duff of Cheshire Down Syndrome Support Group, Billie Pickstock of Northwich Community Support and Northwich Rotary, and Billie won the award. And I will now introduce you to her. Good evening, Billie, and thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule.
Hi, Kay.
Hi, Billie. Well, very well done on the award. I'm sure you're over the moon. That's wonderful. So, Billie, how did you start initially with all your fundraising? I know that you're always busy and you do an awful lot of fundraising. How long have you actually been fundraising?
Oh, well, a few years ago, it was on the run up to Christmas. My staff at the chippy hadn't really been there that long. And obviously we get Christmas tips. I always make sure that the staff are well looked after at Christmas anyway. So this particular year, I said, right, we're going to donate it to a charity. And it turned out there was a local little boy, disabled, who needed some funding for some therapy that the local council and government wouldn't, they wouldn't allow it. So pretty much I gave it to them. And chatting to the mum, I turned around and said, why can't we do something more? We'll throw a couple of bands on and, we'll have a bit of a raffle. We'll raise him some money. Well, I threw it out and nobody wanted to help. And then all of a sudden, everybody jumped on. And I didn't want to turn anybody down, after being so great and saying, yeah, we'll help. So I ended up with too many bands. So I thought, well, I'm going to have to open it a bit earlier. Well, if I open it earlier, I'm going to have kids. So I ended up doing a big fun day, and it was actually called Fun for Freddie. And we raised an awful lot of money, and it made me so ill. The worry, the stress, everything. And I said, never doing this again. No, I can't do this again. And it was one message that changed me. The very next day, I got a message off a lady. I can't even remember who she was. And she just said, I wanted to congratulate you on yesterday. This is how good it was. My daughter said, Mummy, can we go again next week? Oh. And I thought, well, people didn't see what I'd failed on because my expectations were so high. What things didn't come off, nobody else knew about. Mm. So to them, it was still a great day. And I thought, ooh. So I did it again the following year. And then it just carried on getting involved in all different things. And yeah.
And you've never looked back.
I forgot what it's like not to be busy.
I know, you're just constantly busy, aren't you? And then because of the pandemic, you've then set up further fundraising, haven't you?
Yeah. With the pandemic, prior to the pandemic, I was actually running a food bank from my living room. Yes. Collecting donations and helping out local residents and people that were referred to me through Northwich in Need. Then the pandemic hit, so we needed to join agencies and set up isolation support group. Then obviously when the first lockdown was over, it was no longer an isolation support. So we took the food bank away from it again, and we've gone into Northwich community support. Predominantly, we are a food charity, but not exclusively. We're doing lots of things behind the scenes, lots of things.
Mm. So if anyone wants to get involved or contact you, they do that via Facebook?
Yeah, through the page.
Which is Northwich?
Northwich Community Support.
Super, because anyone watching this may wish to get involved.
And it's absolutely amazing because what you have to understand is, yes, there are some people that are in financial need. Mm. I don't like the word food poverty, but financial need. But it's not about that. It's also eco-friendly. This is to stop food going into landfill. So yes. It doesn't matter how much money you've got in the bank. if you were to come down and use one of our hubs and support us, you're actually helping those that are less fortunate.
Yes. Yeah, no, it's absolutely wonderful.
At the same time, you're taking a bag of goodies with you.
Yeah, no, it's wonderful. And so do you ever relax, Billie? Do you ever have time for yourself? No?
I've actually got a weekend booked away in June.
Oh, wonderful.
With 2 grandchildren.
Oh, I know you love spending time with your grandchildren, don't you?
Yeah. They're my other hobby.
Oh, how lovely. How lovely. Well, you absolutely deserve the award. I'm delighted for you. And I know you were really happy. I think you want to win it again, don't you, next year?
I have never, ever been a lover of name dropping because it's not a person. It's lots and lots and lots of people. So I've always been very, very shied away from it. But this year, I wanted that for Northwich community support. Not for me, but for the charity that we've set up. And I am adamant, I've already been kicking backsides behind. We want this, we want that, we want the other. And did you notice? We.
Yes.
We.
Yeah, very much.
It's, if I was to walk away from Northwich community support, it would still carry on.
Yes.
It would still carry on. It's an amazing, amazing charity. Amazing. Yeah. I don't think that, I never dreamt that it would become this popular and this successful.
No, it's wonderful. So very, very well done. So are you busy this evening after this? Have you got lots?
Yes, we've got to start setting up for tomorrow, accepting donations, collecting donations, yeah, getting ready for the morning.
And this is the food?
This is one of the food hubs. Yeah. So we do Cuddington on a Tuesday, Weaveham on a Wednesday, Rotary Social Club on a Friday, and Winnington on a Sunday.
Right, wow.
Hoping to expand this year to at least another 2 areas.
That's fantastic. Fantastic, very well done. And I think, did you get your High Sheriff award as well?
I really, really wanted that. I wasn't sure whether we were going to get that with actually winning, and I actually messaged saying, do I get one of them too?
No, it's absolutely wonderful. Well, thank you so much for taking time out to chat with me. And see you soon. Very well done again, Billie.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Bye-bye.